सो वेलकम बॅक. सो जसं की आपण प्रिव्हियस लेक्चरमध्ये बघितलं की फॉर अंडरस्टँडिंग दी फिजिकल कन्सेप्ट वी नीड टू हॅव दी at least few knowledge of mathematical things. So we will try to see that in this lecture. So from here onwards we will be having the 2 to 3 lectures mainly focusing on the mathematical concept, that is what is the meaning of equations, okay, and what are the various forms of equations and how will you solve that equations, okay. So first thing is that what do you mean by equations, okay. So generally equation is the thing, if we try to broadly speaking, so equation is the thing that it contain the certain variables and constant thing. So and we will be having the change of one variable which affect the another variable. So generally we are seeing the variables are of like x y as such, okay. So for various variables the change in one variable will affect the value of another variable, so that is the equations. So the general form of equations are, okay, so general form of equations are like this is the well known functions, okay. Another one is the slope intercept form or slope point form, 2 point form or intercept form. So we'll be like requiring this and this equation, this type of equation, because we need to plot the various graph in the thermodynamics or chemical kinetics. We need to plot the various graphs. So based upon the equations we'll be getting the various graph, okay. So for slope intercept form we'll be getting certain graph likewise, okay. So where this slope is m and this b is nothing but constant, that is y intercept, okay. So y intercept is nothing but the b. So b constant is the y intercept. So what is the meaning of that y intercept, what is the meaning of x intercept, that all things are useful for the solving the various equations in the chemical kinetics, okay. So I think these equations are already known to us, these equations. One is general equation of straight line and another one is this slope intercept form, okay. So या दोन equations ना आपल्याला यूज होणार आहे ड्यूरिंग द केमिकल कायनेटिक्स अँड द क्वांटम मेकॅनिक्स. So what are the various graph for this equation and this equation that we need to understand, okay. So या इक्वेशन साठीचा ग्राफ आपण ड्रॉ केलेला आहे, ठीक आहे. या इक्वेशन साठी आपल्याला सेम टाइप ऑफ ग्राफ भेटणार आहे, पण जे कॉन्स्टंट असणार आहेत ए आणि बी त्या प्रपोर्शन मध्ये तुम्हाला स्ट्रेट लाईन भेटेल असे सिंपल, ठीक आहे. अगेन likewise, but here we are having the certain constant a and b. So this straight line will be equation for straight line and this will be the equation for the slope intercept form. So next point is the how will you draw the graph, okay. So basically graph काय असणार आहे, along y axis certain variable is there, along x axis certain variable is there. So बघा इथे एक ग्राफ प्लॉट केलेला आहे, displacement again time. So we will be having the graph of displacements against time. So here we are seeing that as the time increases displacement is also increasing. So what are the various graphs that will be like if we plotting the first order graph, second order graph, so all the type of graphs can be plotted. So based upon the nature, that is either increasing, decreasing, we need to have the certain physical significance of that equation. So based on this equation we get this certain graph. So from graph we need to conclude the our conclusion from that whole concept, okay. So जे equations येणार आहेत that will not be directly tell you the physical significance. सो जो फिजिकल सिग्निफिकन्स आहे किंवा इक्वेशन जे भेटलेलं आहे आपल्याला फिजिकल केमिस्ट्रीमध्ये त्याचा ॲक्च्युअल यूज काय आहे तो जो आपण ग्राफ प्लॉट करणार त्यावेळेसच आपल्याला तो माहिती होणार आहे, ठीक आहे. सो विल गेट द नॉलेज ऑफ दॅट इक्वेशन इफ अँड ओनली इफ वी कॅन बी एबल टू प्लॉट दॅट ग्राफ विथ सर्टन व्हेरिएबल, then only we get to know the exact knowledge of what is the change that is occurring in the given system, okay. So next is the what are the various functions, okay. what are the various functions. So up to this point, okay, up to this point, the important thing is that initially we need to have the certain equation, okay, certain equation, and from that equation we can be able to plot the graphs, okay, graphs. So for this graph, suppose तुम्हाला हा ग्राफ दिलेला आहे displacement again time, and you have been tell like what is the equation of this graph. So तुम्ही काय सांगाल, equation simply काय आहे? So displacement suppose represented by d, so my d is directly proportional to time t, okay. So इथे constant असू शकतो, like d is equal to some constant k into t. For first graph I am talking about. So the first graph is d is equals to some constant k into t. So this graph is a straight line graph through origin. So slope, sorry, y-intercept is 0. So y-intercept is 0. So we can simply put here 0. Okay. So the equation for the first graph is the like displacement is directly proportional to time. So similarly, what is the equation for this second graph? What is the equation for the second graph? So for equation of second graph, we can see that there is decreasing in the displacement as the time progressing. So we can see that displacement is inversely proportional to time, okay. So by seeing the graph we can predict the nature of equation, or contrary or reverse to this, by seeing the equation we can predict the nature of graph, okay. So the main important thing for understanding the equation is that how that graph will looks like, okay, in actual practice how will that graph will looks like. So for that purpose we need to first understand the equation, and then whether that equation is showing increasing or decreasing nature, okay. So for straight line we generally get the equations like y is equals to mx plus c, okay. So this constant c might be sometimes 0, like here we get the constant 0, but here we are having the certain constant value for second graph I'm talking about, okay. And here the slope is decreasing, okay, slope is decreasing means the slope should be minus, okay. And also if we want to plot the graph, like we can say that simply displacement is inversely proportional to time, okay. So finally we can get that displacement is equal to some constant upon t. So we get the decreasing slope, okay, decreasing slope. So third equation is like these graphs are generally observed for the exponential type of functions. So the curvature graphs are generally observed for the exponential functions, okay. So we'll see the various functions. So the functions like we have seen this polynomial type of functions, means x square plus 5x, or simply uh, x cube plus 3x square as such, okay. So there are the various functions. So one is the linear functions, another one is the polynomial functions having the certain powers. Then another type of functions is that constant function. So here we are seeing the second order function, here we are seeing the, okay, so here we are seeing the exponential, sorry, not exponential, the polynomial function or quadratic function specifically. Here we are seeing the constant function. So for constant function what will be the graph? So the for any value of x, okay, for any value of x the function value will be constant, so we will get the this type of graph, okay. So you need to understand the various graphs, okay. So for constant function we get this type of graphs, okay. And also this value of y-axis is constant, so we get this type of graph, okay. So what are the various functions? So the types of functions are, first one is the polynomial function, next one is the exponential function, okay, next one is the third one is the trigonometric functions, okay. So out of these functions, these polynomial functions, we need to like find out the solution, that is we need to find out the roots of that equation. So sometime we get the equation, from that equation we need to find out the रूट्स ऑफ दॅट इक्वेशन्स. ओके, सो हे जे पॉलिनॉमियल इक्वेशन्स आहेत हे आपल्याला क्वांटम केमिस्ट्रीमध्ये जेव्हा आपण मॅट्रिक्स सॉल्व्ह करू तेव्हा युजफुल होणार आहे. ठीक आहे, पॉलिनॉमियल फंक्शनचे रूट्स कसे फाइंड आउट करायचे त्या सर्व गोष्टी. So for finding out the roots of polynomial equation, we need to have the method to solve these polynomial equations. Okay, so for second order and third order, these methods are already there in the 12th science book. Okay, 12th science book. So higher order, we can directly predict the solution of that equations. Okay, but for second and third order, we need to find out the exact solution. Next function is the exponential type of functions. सो एक्सपोनेन्शियल फंक्शन म्हणजे बघा ई रेस टू सर्टन पॉवर असणार तुमची, आयदर प्लस पॉवर असेल किंवा मायनस पॉवर असेल. ठीक आहे, सो जे आपल्याला मगाशी जे ग्राफ्स बघितलेले आपण दोन, हे दिस टाइप ऑफ ग्राफ्स आर ऑब्झर्व फॉर दी एक्सपोनेन्शियल टाइप ऑफ फंक्शन्स. ओके, सो दिस टाइप ऑफ कर्वेचर नेचर ग्राफ्स आर जनरली ऑब्झर्व फॉर दी एक्सपोनेन्शियल टाइप ऑफ फंक्शन्स. सो बघा एक्सपोनेन्शियल फंक्शन्स किंवा ईची व्हॅल्यू काय असणार आहे, सर्व गोष्टी न्यूमेरिकल्स आपल्याला सॉल्व्ह करू त्यावेळेस क्लिअर होऊन जातील. ओके, सो बघा एक्सपोनेन्शियल फंक्शन इकडे आहेत. सो हा एक रूल, इम्पॉर्टंट रूल आहे. जर माझी बेस जर सेम असेल आणि जर मी त्यांची मल्टिप्लिकेशन करत असू, द बेस सेम असेल, सपोज माय कॉन्स्टंट बेस इज ए रेस टू एक्स इंटू ए रेस टू a raised to y, then my whole equation will be turned out to be a raised to x plus y. Okay, so here you can see that suppose my base is e and power is having x and y, so ultimately whole thing will be equals to e raised to x plus y. Similarly, if e raised to x upon e raised to y is there, then we need to subtract the power of that two equations. And another thing is that e raised to x is nothing but inverse of e raised to x is ln of x, that is natural log. Okay, so again there are certain logarithmic rules that are also useful for solving the equations. One is that the natural log of x into y, or log to the base 10 also. These things are also similar for the log to the base 10. Okay, so for log to the base 10 also we get the same type of log, but the only change is that we need to multiply the whole equation by this factor. Okay, 2.303. Okay, 2.303, this well-known factor is there. So for converting this natural log to the base 10, we need to multiply by the factor 2.303. Okay, so for log of x into y, we get the log of x plus log of y. For log of x upon y, we get the log of x minus log of y. And for log of x raised to n is nothing but n into log of x. Okay, so these three equations for the logarithms are also useful. Okay, so this is called as a product formula, this is called as a quotient formula, and last one is called as the power formula. Okay, so next is the what are the various trigonometric functions and how they will be useful for this like plotting the graphs of various functions. Okay, so जर तुम्ही बघितलात जे ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक फंक्शन्स असतात साइन किंवा कॉस, त्यांची जर नेचर बघितलात, वेव्ह नेचर, सो यू विल गेट दी लाईक ग्राफ. ओके, सो ड्रॉइंग बघा जरा. So you will get the graph likewise sinusoidal wave. Okay, so जे आपली sinusoidal wave असते, that is nothing but the graph of sin x. Okay, so graph of sin x will certainly look like this. Okay, this is curvature in nature. Okay, not this square in nature. सो हे जे ग्राफ आहे ट्रिग्नोमेट्रिक, त्यांचं फिजिकल सिग्निफिकन्स काय आपल्यासाठी. सो जे क्वांटम केमिस्ट्रीमध्ये आपण जे व्हेरियस वेव्ह फंक्शन जे सॉल्व्ह करणार आहोत, that wave functions are nothing but the combination of our that exponential function and this trigonometric functions. Okay, सो जी वेव फंक्शन्स आपण सॉल्व करणार आहोत, that will be the combination of our exponential function and the trigonometric functions. So for understanding the nature of that trigonometric functions, we need to like simplify. Sometime we need to simplify that functions in more simple manner. Okay, so काय काय वेळी कसं होणार की आपल्याला मोर कॉम्प्लेक्स फॉर्म्युला आपल्याला ऑप्टेन होऊ शकतो सोल्युशन नंतर. सो आपल्याला काय चेंज करावं लागेल, सो कॉम्प्लेक्स जो इक्वेशन भेटलेला आहे त्याला सिंपल फॉर्ममध्ये कन्वर्ट करावं लागेल फर्स्ट फॉर आवर अंडरस्टँडिंग पर्पज. But for the converting that complex formula into simple formula, we need to have the certain important trigonometric functions. Okay, so up to this a b c d e and f we are having the various important trigonometric functions. Okay, so हे जे almost first 6 formulas आहेत ते तुम्हाला important आहेत. ओके, पुढे पण फॉर्म्युला आहेत पण that will not be like that much useful, and if we are having to have to use this formula, सपोज करा तुम्हाला एक्झाममध्ये आपल्या सॉरी एम एस सीच्या एक्झामला तर एवढे जास्त ॲडव्हान्स फॉर्म्युला नाहीत युजफुल. अप टू दिस फॉर्म्युला विल बी हॅव्हिंग सफिशियंट. बट सपोज करा तुम्हाला जर कॉम्पिटेटिव्ह एक्झाममध्ये जर सपोज करा क्वेश्चन विचारला की वेव्ह फंक्शन जर या फॉर्ममध्ये दिलं किंवा वेगळ्या फॉर्ममध्ये दिलं असेल, सो त्या वेव्ह फंक्शनचा जे इंटिग्रेशन असेल किंवा डेरिवेशन असेल किंवा सिम्प्लिफिकेशनसाठी जे फॉर्म्युला आहेत हे ते तुम्हाला प्रोव्हाइडेड असणार फॉर दी कॉम्पिटेटिव्ह एक्झाम. ओके, but for university exam up to this first 6 formulas are up to f, these formulas are quite sufficient for simplification purpose, but these formulas are not given into the your hint. Okay, so for these 6 formula you need to remember these formulas. Okay, so बघा त्याच्यामध्ये फर्स्ट फॉर्म्युला आहे तो sin square x plus cos square x is 1, then sec square x is equals to 1 plus tan square x, and next is the cosec square x is equals to 1 plus cot square x. Okay, so these are the square formula. So these formulas are useful for the simplification in the integration. Okay, simplification in the integration. Then these two formulas, cos of x plus y and sin of x plus y or minus y, so that formulas are useful for the obtaining the wave equations, various wave equations of the our harmonic oscillators or the 1D 2D box. Okay, so जे various problems आहेत quantum mechanics मधले ते आपण syllabus मध्ये पण बघितले की what is the solution of that 1D box 2D box or various wave functions. So for that purpose these two formulas are the most important. Okay, sin of x plus y and cos of x plus y. So या दोन functions वरती depend आहेत आपले solutions, and one is the exponential function. Then next two important formula are the cos 2x and okay. For sin 2x also we should have the formula. Okay, here is for sin 2x and for cos 2x and sin 2x. Here also there are the few formulas, like we can convert this cos 2x from here or here. So what is the required thing is that so here it is mistake is there this. Okay, don't consider this. So for sin 2x and for cos 2x these two formulas are there, and for this also two important formulas are there. So जे trigonometric formulas आहेत ते पण आपल्याला important आहेत. Okay, so we will see the remaining in the next lecture.